Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I am Nadafasan Ahmed, accompanied by my teammates Mahavir Talesaravi, Likit Gaura SB, Madan Raj K. The title of our project is a mighty quiz. We are tagged as Batch 17. We come under the in-house project category. Our project guide, Professor Prasanna Patil. Thank you, sir, for constant support and guide. We welcome our project reviewer for today, Professor Kavya Priya ML. In order to know more about our project, my team at Liquid will be giving a brief introduction and motivation behind this project.
Thank you, Nida. I'm going to explain about the introduction of our project. The online quiz system is a web-based examination system where quiz conducted in the online. Therefore, the time consuming while surveying the pages can be decreased in the online quiz application. As we know, where system of which student can attend the quiz from any part of the world without any interaction between paper and pen, rather than interaction between computer and the human being. As the modern organization are developed, the technology development in the growing era of digitalization in the world in educational sector. So many new technologies are utilized in the educational platform. First and foremost, there should be a internet connection to attend the quiz. It has one more major thing that allows any number of students to take quiz at any time, such as the results are displayed immediately after completing the quiz. It is automatically generated by the server. I think this site has tried to eliminate the existing flow of the manual system. And next topic is about the motivation of our project. As the technology develops, the old method of teaching is completely gone. The teacher finding new tools and encouraging the student to face exam having a strong academic foundation. As conducting a regular quiz helps students to understanding the concept more easily, which leads to better performance in the exam. Yes, nowadays quiz are interactive platform for the student where students are participate to gain knowledge and seek the opportunities. Performing a quiz helps the student with problem solving and get into the habit of innovative learning. The main purpose of the system is effectively evaluated candidates through a fully automated system, not only save lot of time but also give fast and quick result and reduce paperwork. In order to more about our project, my teammate Mahavir will explaining existing system and the proposed system.
Thank you, Likit. To follow up with the presentation, I am Mahavir and I would like to brief you all about the existing system and the proposed system. Existing system. In the various colleges, teachers have to manage the student profile.
One second, Mahavir. Still, Prasanna sir has not come. Have you informed him?
Yes, ma'am, he is not replied, ma'am.
Okay, continue.
To follow up with the presentation, I am Mahavir and I would like to brief all you about existing system and the proposed system. Existing system. In various colleges, teachers have to manage the student profile and document of the students for their scores and performance manually. Teachers have to collect information of various students and notify student time to time about their performance. If any modification or updates are required in the profile of any student, it has to be searched and updated manually. In existing system, all the work is done by human intervention, due to which chances of error increases. It consumes time, more effort, possibility of losing data, and evaluation and generation of the results take time. Moving on to the proposed system, this web application provides facility to conduct online quiz worldwide. It provides time as it allows number of students to give the exam at a time and display the result as the test gets over. So no need to wait for the results. It generates the result automatically. Administrator has a privilege to create, modify, delete the quiz. User can register, log in and give the test with his specified ID and can see the result as well. Hence the conduction of the exam quiz becomes easier, prevents cheating, reduces the administration burden. In order to get better explanation of the content, my teammate Nida will be explaining about the project description along with the project objective of the quiz, online quiz.
Thank you, Mahavir. The project description of online quiz. At first, the student must register his or her name along with all the information required and choose the username and password for the login process. The next procedure is to answer the quiz. As soon as the student chooses the quiz, the question with four choices will be shown. The student needs to click on the options of their choice in the given time limit. If the student is not satisfied with the option they have selected and want to change their choice, they can reset the question and re-give their choice of answer. Once they are done with a particular question, they need to proceed further by clicking the next button where a series of questions will be displayed. This is going to go until the end of the issue. The teacher has right to add, change, delete the questions. The answers to each query would be stored in database with an explanation of each query. The result of the student is displayed on leaderboard so that the teacher obtains the top students who can proceed to the next round. Students can verify the result in the absence of teacher. This is the best platform in overcoming flaws and improving yourself every day. Project objective. The main objective of the project is to facilitate user-friendly environment, to overcome the time-consuming issues and taking MCQ tests regularly. The purpose of the project is to build an application to reduce the manual work for managing the MCQ quiz. It removes human errors that commonly occur while manual checking. The system provides unbiased results. Over to my teammate Likith, where he will be explaining the functional requirement aspects of the project.
Thank you, Nida. In this functional requirements, there are three major points. What input should system accept? What output should system produce? What data should system must be stored? In input session, the functional requirements of the system for those requirements which express in the natural language, where student should be able to register himself, as the teacher will able to add a question in the system and also select start time and the end time for attending a quiz. While entering a question, teacher will able to select the right answer for a enter the question. The teacher can view the student who are all attended the quiz and those who are registered. In database session, as a system information oriented project, the database should be created as per the project that will be maintained all the records of the student. In output session, the teacher will able to check whether the student matches with the minimum criteria or not. Then the teacher can easily shortlist the students based on the marks obtained by them. The rest of the concept will explain by Madan Raj.
Thank you, Likit. Now, I'll explain about the non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirement specifies the quality attribute of a software system. They judge the software system based on responsiveness, usability, security, portability, and other non-functional standards that are critical to the success of the software system. The system should be reliable and robust. The system should be user-friendly. The system should be completely consistent and secure. The database shall be able to accommodate a minimum of 10,000 records of students. The software shall support use of multiple users at a time. There are no other specific performance requirements that will affect the development. The next topic is subsystems and modules in the project. There are mainly three modules in the project: the student module, the teacher module, and the feedback module. In the student module, the students must log into the system with a valid username and password. The quiz portal has information about the online MCQ quiz and issues supported by the system for students. This phase provides students with a set of rules and regulations to be followed while attending the quiz. It provides a set of multiple choice questions. Once the current question has been answered, it moves to the next question. The result of corresponding students are generated based on their performance in the test, and the final record is generated at the end of the quiz. And the next is about the teacher module. The teacher module is responsible for the management of the quiz system to develop the quiz. It plays a significant role where the teacher manages to schedule the quiz according to the convenient time. The teacher can add, edit, and discard the questions and also can view the record of each student and check the performance to understand the capability of each student. And the next is feedback module. After completion of the quiz, the students have been developed to rate and analyze the performance of the teacher. This reduces the strenuous work of physically examining the feedback pages of every student. This system reduces the burden of efforts of keeping and maintaining the records on a manual basis. It requires a lot of space and safety to keep up such a record. And the next topic is about the hardware and software requirements. Our project requires an i5 processor or the latest one. The RAM size must be 4 GB. We need a hard disk to store all the documented data. The speed of the system must be 2 GHz or more. A project can be accessed in Windows, Linux, and macOS. We require an internet connection to attend this quiz. The database used here is MySQL, and the software tools used are PHP MyAdmin, and XAMPP.
Thank you, Madan. Online quiz is a web application. The key concept is to minimize the amount of paper and convert all the forms of documentation to digital form. It can observe that the information required can be obtained with ease and accuracy in computerized system. The system also produces a brief result required by the management. Thank you.
Any questions from the evaluators and the students? Kava ma'am?
Yes, sir. Um, can you tell me how security can be achieved?
Ma'am, it's basically a
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Likit, go ahead.
ma'am, password and username.
So you're saying through that authentication.
Yes, ma'am.
Only through that? Any other way? Through any other way, can it be achieved?
Ma'am, actually it's a website, so we can get it SSL certified. So the
Hmm?
security all over, if it gets published, then it can be secure, more secured, and it is certified. We can say that it is secure.
Okay, through the SSL certificate, you're going to achieve the security.
Yeah, ma'am. As a whole portal.
Okay. Since it is a quiz, I have one question. Previously, you have to feed the answers also, right? Like for this particular question, among four
Yes,
options
ma'am.
that is there, correct answer also it should be predefined from your end. How will you do that?
Yes,
Ma'am,
Likit, go to the particular slide and justify. You have prepared the slide, right? Go to the particular slide and justify the answer.
Okay.
ma'am, basically the
Yeah.
administrator will feed the question, and he will enter the four options to that particular question.
Okay.
Then he has the option to give the right option, which is the right answer, to which the what is the right option he will feed.
Okay. So
Then
only admin is having that option.
yeah, yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Teacher is not having that option.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Admin might be a teacher, ma'am.
admin.
So basically, teachers will play the role of admin as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then why do you require administration module? Teacher module is enough, no?
Ma'am, teacher module only, ma'am. Administration module illa, ma'am.
ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Student
ಸರಿ.
module, student student module, feedback module,
Go
ಮತ್ತೆ
to module.
Ma'am.
Okay. Teacher module is considered as admin module here.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So authentication will also be taken care by the admin only.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fine.
Students, any questions, any queries from your side? No questions. Okay. Mahavir and Lakshit and Likit and Nida and Manoj, do you have any plan how to code? Do you have any planning of how to code this selecting of answers for a particular question? ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Basically,
ಇನ್ನ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಫರ್ದರ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದ ಅಂತ.
we are using PHP for that, sir.
Yeah.
You have just planned overall, you have given overall plan ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಮತ್ತೇನು ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇನ್ನು?
Yes, sir. It's just basically a synopsis,
Okay,
introduction.
okay, that's it. Okay.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Okay sir, ಯಾರು ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? Then conclude your presentation, guys.
Nida.
Yeah, sir. I've concluded, sir. Is there any questions from anyone else?
Okay, thank you guys for presenting a nice topic. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.